Oh my gosh.
Amazing. I love London.
I did not think I could like any city better than New York, of course, until I come to London. And you have the most magnificent buildings with like a McDonald's in it. I'm like, these are masterpieces of architecture, and you guys have normal companies in them. It's brilliant. I love it.
I mean, I always, first thing is just the fact of how relatable it is. I think the characters themselves, I think everyone can identify with one or another, and just how they interact. I mean, you have the best friends, you have the boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, you have the issues with the boyfriend and girlfriend and the parents. So I mean, ours is obviously heightened with the idea that someone's a werewolf, so that's a little bit different. But I think at the core, I think there's something that everybody can kind of identify with and grab onto. So.
Yeah, my favorite part's how it's shot. It's just stylistically, it's with the color scheme they use, sort of like the muted tones, and then how you shoot it, where you'll start with slow-mo and then do a reverse shot, and it's shot in a really interesting way. We've got a simple scene, yet you're captivated by this. Just stylistically, it's different than most teenage shows.
I think the thing that I would like most about it, if I wasn't working on it, I was just a fan of it, I think is something that I liked about the original Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which is that you have kind of at the core this dramatic theme, and things are kind of heightened, and it is horror and it is drama, but we do a good job of bringing in a comedy element that keeps it grounded. So we poke fun at ourselves from time to time. I think there's a nice thing that keeps it kind of level-headed, that brings it back to earth a little bit. So
definitely, yeah.
I think Dylan O'Brien does the best job in doing
definitely.
that. He has most of those lines where he talks about Scott being a werewolf or kicking his werewolf butt or having a werewolf oven or things like that.
He's got the best one-liners and the best delivery of those one-liners.
Definitely.
But
so.
I would say even just like our characters. I mean, I think that like you're the archetype like brooding guy, and I'm the archetype popular girl. But at the same time, we are able to poke fun at ourselves. Like for me, I almost go like over the top with how niche-y and type A she is. It's almost like a Tracy Flick with like from Election or something. It's supposed to be a joke. It's not genuinely mean-spirited, and I think that goes for Derek. I think.
Yeah, no, he has
a heart.
He likes to glare. That's what he does. I think just more of everything, bigger. Yeah, everything's
It's not the Scooby-Doo pack anymore.
No.
It's parental responsibility steps in. That it's more focusing on the town. It's a bigger picture.
Yeah, I think one of the easy things to spot right away is the new characters that we'll introduce this year. There's new relationships. New problems. So the old alpha is gone, but with that brings a whole new set of issues. So the hunters are gearing up and adding to their numbers, and they're becoming more of a threat.
This season, yeah.
So there's a little bit more of I think last year was kind of there was fighting a shadowy figure of like, who is this other person that's kind of causing trouble, whereas this year it's very upfront in the beginning. There's still more mystery. There's actually a big mystery, but can't say anything about it. So we'll leave that to season 2. But yeah, it is a little bit more clear who the enemies are, I think, right away in the beginning of season 2.
A lot of questions get answered from season 1 though right away too, which is what I like. That we don't leave you hanging to like 3/4 the way through season 2.
We just made you wait 9 months to see the next episode.
Exactly. There you go.
The thing that I looked forward to the most about playing Derek this season was just immediately in the first 2 episodes reading the scripts. I talked to our writer and was like, I really love the sense that Derek is having a little bit of fun this year. He almost is he's enjoying his new power a little bit too much, which will probably get him into trouble. I can't tell you exactly what kind, but it is. I mean, you'll see him crack a smile. He gets a little more sarcastic. He might throw in maybe a joke of his own every once in a while. So you get to see kind of some new sides of Derek. So that was really fun to play with, where last year was very stoic and always kind of, very focused. This year he gets to have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I would say with my character, you saw that sort of plastic shell of Lydia Martin, and ironically, you see a more humanized version of her this season in a possibly non-human way and a non-human situation. And it's sort of that oxymoronic attitude that Jeff, our showrunner, decided to put in Lydia this season. And so it's been fun to be a little bit more real, a little bit not quite as over the top as, not as an actor, but as the character. I had to be so over the top. So it's a little bit nicer now. I should be like, hey, what's up? Not like, what's up? And it's a little bit more real. I like that I get to play a little bit more of a real girl this season. So the original breakdown for the character breakdown for Lydia was supposed to be this runway off the model, or there's like a model off the runways of Milan, and when I got called back for this character, I originally went out for Allison, and went, I guess, quite far in the audition process for that. And when I didn't book it, I thought, why are they calling me back for Lydia? Are they nuts? I'm 5'3". I have red hair. I'm sort of boisterous and loud, and why would they want me to play Lydia? So I actually, asked them. I said, can we make her the smartest girl in school? And I played that from the beginning, where she was almost poking fun at how she thinks she's so beautiful, how she thinks she's so smart. And then at the end of the day, she really is. And so I guess they liked that enough that they decided to put it in, and I'm so grateful that it sends a great message. I think that, that we're not vapid. Just, you can have friends and be intelligent, make good grades, and care about school. And she definitely doesn't. It was a little bit more of a glass closet last season, and now, she doesn't hide the fact that she's intelligent, which I like, the fact that she stands up to, her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend, and stands up for the smart chicks. I think Aaron Sorkin said it best. Smart girls will always win in the end, and he said that to his daughter when he won his Oscar, and I really agree with that. I love the coaching styles. I'm a sucker for a one-liner and a big delivery. I love it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Styles. It just makes me laugh every time.
You're so funny.
Every time.
And yeah, I love Orny Adams. He's a comedian at heart. He, Jeff Davis, our showrunner, tracked him down for like 8 months, going to his comedy shows all over the United States to try and get him to do the show. So that's been fun. I really like Victoria, Allison's mom too. I think she does a brilliant job of playing a very interesting kind of mother. Mm-hmm. She's just so crass, but in like a loving way. It's very interesting to me.